Now, it is time for my weekly segment that I have not done in a very long time, but I'm bringing it back. So you know what it is. This is the Average Glow tip of the week. So what this is a free or low budget, cost friendly tip or suggestion that you can start implementing into your life. And over time, with each week's tip, you can implement more and more, build it into your lifestyle, and create a massive, massive impact. Because I just feel like if I gave you a list of here's 20 things that I think will fix your life, you're only maybe gonna grasp one or two and you're not gonna get the full thing. Or it'll feel so extremely overwhelming that you're like, I can't do it. And I'm not even gonna try. So that is what my Average Glow tip of the week segment is. So here is today's Average Glow tip of the week. Today, I want to challenge you to write a letter to your future self that you can go and read in 1 year. I want you to address it like you're speaking to yourself now from the future. So I want it to sound very inspired and big dreams are implemented into this. I want you to think about all of the things that you want to accomplish in this next year. And I want you to address yourself as if you have accomplished those things and as if you already have it. I want you to kind of predict the future, but it's kind of manifesting your future. So I want you to handle this with the attitude of like, girl, I am so proud of you. I cannot believe how much you have accomplished in this last year. You, a year ago, were so sad and lonely and wanting a relationship, and you finally did it. You found your dream man or woman, you found your dream person, and you guys are building a life together, and you have even a trip planned next month, something like that, right? Or, gosh, you a year ago wanted so badly to build this new career, and look at where you're at. You have been doing it and you are so successful in it and you are making this much amount of money. I do love the idea of being very specific with it. I think that's what helps manifesting is like if you're building a career and there's analytics involved that measure how successful you are, say like for me, it would be like, yes, you have I don't know, 80,000 followers now, or your podcast is streaming number 10 on the charts, or whatever it is that your goals and dreams are. Dream very big. And you don't necessarily need to be realistic, but I want you to do it from the mindset of this is 1 year from now. Okay. So a lot can change and a lot will change if you put the work in, but be a little bit more realistic. So say something like, God, I cannot believe you made this much amount of money this last year. I am so proud of you. That's exactly what I knew you were capable of doing, right? Talk to yourself like your biggest cheerleader. Maybe even things like, you got to finally go on those trips you wanted to go this year. You wanted to see the world and you're doing it. You got to go to Italy and France and Australia, and you had all this extra time with your family. Whatever it is that's important to you, I break down my goals into 6 different categories, as you may or may not know. And those 6 categories are personal, health, relationships, home, career, and finances. So in this letter, I want you to think of something from each of those categories and congratulate yourself for accomplishing what it is in those things that you could possibly accomplish. And I think you're going to really love and enjoy this. Obviously, you're going to have to wait to reread it a year from now. Maybe put it in your calendar, a year from today. Hey, read that note in your phone, or hey, go open that envelope that you stashed in your drawer, whatever the case may be. And I think it's just going to be so exciting for you to see how far you've come. And even if you don't hit the exact goals that you listed, you are maybe going to recognize, wow, I have made it a very long way though from where I was. Or you're going to be like, wow, I remember I was really feeling low when I wrote this letter and I had a lot I was unhappy for and ungrateful about. And look how much I'm grateful for now. It's just such a fun perspective changing idea that I think will just really help you lift you up. And that is what we are here for. And that is what these tips are here for. So that is my tip of the week. And you guys, that brings us to the end of the episode. I really hope that opening up about my struggles and my journey in all of this helps you see that, A, you're not in it alone, but B, this is how you can overcome when you have these feelings yourself. I hope that this relates and that this resonates with some of you. I'd love to hear from you. I mention this always, but it means the world to me to hear from you and know that I'm connecting with people. You can email me or you can DM me, whatever it is. I will put all my information on the screen, and I'll also have it in the show notes if you are just listening on all the other podcast platforms and maybe you're not in YouTube watching. But it just means the world to me that you're here and that you are listening and you are interested in anything I have to say. It means a lot. So thank you so much for tuning in today. I hope you have a wonderful week, and I will see you next time.